Good spring. You know, we battled through some shorthanded and some spots that we had to fight through, and real fortunate that we got through today's game with the offensive line position particularly. I thought a lot of kids improved. Thought that the effort was good all the time. We're searching for a lot more consistency in certain spots. Wide receiver jumps out to me, and quarterback, of course. But wide receiver, we should be farther ahead in my mind than kind of where we are. We have way too many drops, as you saw today. And quarterback play today was good, but then you miss a couple of touchdowns on some double moves that you know, those plays we got to get. And our kids know that, and they get that. It's also positives from all three that we can build upon going into the off season. But we certainly have got to get more consistency at those two spots, particularly some good physical runs, I thought, by Akeem and Jordan, for sure. Not that the others didn't; those just kind of jumped out at me in the game. And I thought there was some solid play at certain spots on the defensive side. T. Shepard, I thought, was real solid all day at corner. Bridges got beat on I know one deep ball. I can't remember who was in there on the other one. He's a little too aggressive. We've got to slow him down just a little bit, and had too many penalties defensively. But all in all, I'm excited about where we are. I think we have the chance to be a good football team. But you know, it's like everything else. This league is so difficult and so evenly matched that you have to make the most of your time between now and the next opportunity that you have to be a team. And that doesn't just mean the time that you're in the weight room, or the time that you're studying film extra or working out with your guys, but also the decision-making process that you have in off-the-field issues, social decisions, academics. All that plays a role in what we will become. And the great thing about it is we have the opportunity to control all of that. The tough thing is, you know, you've got to depend on 120 guys to hopefully make right decisions for a long period of time. This is the period of time that's great for coaches, that you get to enjoy a little time with your family from time to time, go out and evaluate talent in spring evaluation period, have camps, and enjoy a little fishing and golf in my case. But it's also the same time that you wake up at night hoping and praying that our kids are buying into making right decisions, knowing that they affect everyone in this room.
All right, raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone to you.
You get a little more offense today than you anticipated, the way the offensive line was?
No, not really. In our last few scrimmages, we've moved the ball. Probably would have gotten a little more if I would allow them to go more tempo. Just we made our mind up that they were going to go our fastest tempo in the first quarter, and then it was going to kind of. I let the red squad do a little bit more when they got behind there in the fourth quarter, but and really thought we had chances. I mean, we had some chances for some explosive plays that we didn't make. You know, that I think would have even put some more points on the board. So I wasn't really shocked by that, particularly when you really never know though when you divide up. And I saw the draft going. You know, there were matchups there that would make you nervous. That you would think, oh my goodness, this could be a train wreck. But our kids competed hard, and I wasn't really surprised.
I know you don't want to name a leader or anything, but after watching these guys from the spring quarterbacks,
Yeah.
I guess how confident or not confident do you feel that one of those guys can be the guy this fall for you?
I'm very optimistic. I told ESPN yesterday, so I'll tell you guys, you know, my mind would go back and forth really from drill to drill. And if I were to let you watch the drills, you know, you guys would probably agree with me. After that one, I'd like that one. And then after that one, I'd like that one. So I go back and forth, but in the totality of spring, you know, going into today, I would say Ryan had a lead in my mind. That certainly doesn't mean he's going to be the starter. After today, I'll watch the film and put it with our cumulative stats and everything that we're judging on them, and kind of see where it is after today. But you know, that's again, even if we say he has a lead, it is so minute and so small and so far from being over. So I'm not sure what that means, but that is everything being transparent. That's the way I felt going into today. I may feel different than that Monday if I don't know if we're having another press conference or not, but I'll watch the film this weekend and see.
Do you anticipate, oh, I'm sorry.
Hugh, why do you think that receivers with the obvious talent there are not as far along as you would like at this time?
I wish I knew, Parrish. I do. We've tried to. We're going to shake out of it. They're going to be fine. I mean, there's been, with the exception of probably two guys that I can think of, there's been very few continuity working every day with the quarterbacks due to injuries and rotating in this week, the injury this week. Hopefully that has something to do with it. But, you know, these guys have got to, they certainly got to be one of the strengths of our team. And I think they will be. But, you know, Derek Jones has had an outstanding spring, and then today he goes out there and, you know, he drops two balls that just he hasn't done all spring. You know, I mean, kids make mistakes, and they have, so we'll play the next play, but it does, it's not what I want to see. I don't enjoy seeing that. I'm a former receiver coach, so we're gonna make sure that they get ready though.
Did he tweak a hamstring on that?
It looked like it. I don't know if it was that or he's just gassed. I'll have to go see afterwards, but I'm not sure how bad it was or how much he was just tired.
If the quarterback stays close in August, as maybe they are right now, do you anticipate a scenario where you play a couple for a while before one steps out, or how much do you want to go with one?
If they're as close as they are now, I could see us going with the way our schedule sets up, a couple games, making sure we feel like we've done due diligence in naming a starter, but I don't want to do it beyond that, you know, and if that, I don't know, but it wouldn't shock me to go into week one with planning to get them all reps and look at it, see how they do when the lights come on and it's real. But we won't go too long like that. I don't mind playing a couple, but you've got to have a guy that this is our guy when the time comes.